Just excited.
Here we go. Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to Outnumbered. My name's Ryan, and this is my wife, Megan, and we're a young family of 5, 3 kids, and then us 2. So we want to start a podcast and a vlog and talk about our journey as parents of our generation and the highs and lows we go through every day as parents. And if that'd be cool for when our kids get older, they can look back at these videos and see what we went through with them and see if they can relate and what's different, and thought it'd be a lot of fun. So our family, there's us, and then we have a 2-year-old toddler named Lucy. She's awesome, very sweet girl. And then we just had twins, a little girl and a little boy. This is Eleanor and Forrest. And they were born in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic.
So with the COVID-19, the hospital obviously had different restrictions than we did with our daughter. With our daughter, we had probably 10 or so people, visitors with us, but with them, it was just us. And it actually ended up being quite the blessing. We haven't had twins before, so it was a whole new world.
Yeah.
And breastfeeding too, and it was really nice in the hospital just having us too, where we didn't have to worry about
visitors. Well, going into it, like you said, with Lucy, we had a ton of visitors, and
we loved it.
We're pumped about it. Lucy was also the first grandbaby on my side, not for her side. So my parents were very excited, and we had a bunch of visitors to come see them. And
my parents were excited too.
Yeah, everybody was
excited.
Obviously. But when these two came with the pandemic, like you said, there was a restriction, and we felt bad that people couldn't come see
we were
babies.
Bummed ourselves.
And we were bummed because it's such an exciting moment. And we waited to find out their genders until they were born. Yeah. So no one knew what we're having.
Yeah, and I had this picture in my mind of Ryan walking out of the room being like, it's a boy and a girl, or
boy,
yeah, whatever
it is, they turned out to be. But honestly, it turned out to be really nice. And with our personalities, more her than me, I would have been okay with it. If there was a point we hit a struggle, we weren't sleeping, feeding wasn't going as well as we were hoping, and if we had a bunch of visitors there, it would have made it so much harder.
Yeah. I was constantly, my boobs were out, pretty much the whole hospital stay. And then Ellie had lost so much weight that first day, and it was just very overwhelming, not what I was expecting. And it would have been really hard for me to tell people, hey, I need
hey, leave. Yeah. So, making the situation better, what is that saying?
I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to say.
You're making it good.
The lemonade? Making lemon.
No.
I don't know. Glass half full.
No, that's not it either. Anyways, making good out of the bad, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. The COVID-19, we were sad because visitors couldn't be there, but honestly, it was better that they weren't there because, I don't know if you want to talk about what happened in detail, but...
Well, when lactation came by, the first day, it was right after Ellie had lost a lot of weight the first day, and Leah had mentioned starting to pump as well, and I was already feeding each of them for 30 minutes apiece, and transitioning between the two, and I'd maybe have an hour window where I wasn't feeding one of them, and then she mentioned pumping right after, and so I'm doing the math in my head. I'm literally just gonna be awake for the next how many days?
Yeah, it's gonna be feed, pump,
maybe 20 minutes.
20-minute break, feed, pump, and she had a breakdown.
Yeah, I just started crying. I'm I don't.
I'm hey, that's not realistic. We have to sleep.
But the lactation, she was great. She's what, keep everything within an hour, feed every 3. And so it was a lot more manageable once I was able to calm down. But having to deal with people and we both have great families, and they're super involved, and they're super understanding, and they would have got it if I was hey, I just need my space. But it was just nice not to have to worry about that. And also, whenever we did finally tell people, it was an hour or so after we had the babies, and we got to do a Zoom call with all of our families, or like our immediate family.
Right.
And now we have this cool recording where well, I'm like crying because
Yeah.
just emotional mess.
With
obviously.
Zoom, yeah. If you're watching this during the pandemic, you remember the Zoom meetings everybody's doing to see each other. We got Eleanor Darlene and Forrest David. It was super cool. Now we have that video to keep forever. So that's awesome. The hospital did great. Nurses were great. Everything was awesome.
Yeah.
Just we had some struggles, and but babies are both doing great now, feeding good, and everything.
Our
like
family's
that.
been able to meet them, so it's been
So coming home to Lucy, Lucy wasn't even allowed to go, even though she's a family, like she's our daughter. She could not be in the hospital because of the pandemic, which was a huge bummer because we thought that was the one person that we were so excited for.
Yeah.
Her to have a brother.
But
and
even
sister.
again, I mean, it was still like looking
It'd
back,
been a
it
lot
was
for her. Yeah.
it would have been a lot for her and for us too. I mean, it was just I was an emotional mess.
Yeah.
but
Coming home to her.
Yeah.
She was excited, but she went 11 o'clock last night. She didn't sleep the night before, and then she didn't take a nap that day, so she was super cranky. She was excited for a little bit, but then she was over it.
She was ready for them to go back.
Yeah. And then so far, so it's been a few days since we have the babies. She's still adjusting. She's been the center of our world, and a lot of like my parents and I mean her parents have other grandbabies, but she was still.
She
was the first girl grandbaby.
Yeah, but like on his side, he has. I mean, his parents, where she's it, and then like his brothers and aunts and stuff.
Everything revolves around Lucy, and everything we did and other people do was all about Lucy. So she's still adjusting for that.
We're still adjusting. Trying to figure out.
So we're go ahead. Sorry.
How to like keep her, keep them.
Make her
safe.
Still feel important.
Yeah.
And not like feel like the babies are here to intrude in on her and her time. We're trying to make her a helper. Make her feel like, hey, like help with the baby, so she feels like, yes, like I'm help raising them, which she is.
And not like this is like, oh, don't touch that, that's the babies, or oh, don't like play with that, that's the babies, or don't push the swing when they're in it because
we want to say
that might hurt them.
Yeah, we want to say no to everything. Like first thing she did, we had him in one of those little baby swings, and she came over and pushed it real hard, and the swing's going crazy
with Ellie in it,
with Eleanor in it, and we're like, whoa. I mean, obviously safety issues, we have to correct her. But there's so many little things, like there are little toys she wants to play with, and we don't want to jump on her and say no for everything.
And then her to like...
She doesn't know better.
Resent the babies. And
every toy in this house has been hers until this point.
Yeah.
So it's a weird balance. I guess that's our ask for this week for parents that are watching this that have multiple children. What did you do for your toddlers or older children when you brought a new child in the world for them? What are some tips or tricks you did to keep them happy, excited
that the babies are still here?
Yeah, excited. That's a better way to put it. Excited that the babies are here.
I don't want them to go back.
Yeah. She wanted to return them at one point. She was, I don't want the babies here. Yeah. So, but yeah, so if you don't mind commenting some tips or tricks, or if not, thank you for listening, and we're gonna put one of these out once a week and maybe do some product reviews. She got this pretty cool breast pump that's like super small compared to others, so we might do some product reviews that we get for the children. And yeah, feel free to comment and let us know if there's anything you want us to talk about.
They're just chilling with you. They seem to like you already, Lucy.
Look at that.
Already.